Well, I read somewhere that you didn't see or speak to Igor for 10 years. It must be a strange because you spent so much time together and then not seeing each other 10 years. Was it hard, or was it something that you had to do, or?
It was hard, and I don't know if we had to do it, why it was like that. I don't know, but the way it turned out, you know. But I think more important than that is the fact that we got through this. You know, we figured out a way out of it and got together again.
But did you have to talk about the things that went wrong, or?
You don't have to. We know. You know, it's one of those things like. You know, nobody is innocent and nobody's entirely guilty, but everybody has a bit of both.
But you have to know of each other what parts you think you are guilty of.
We do know, you know, and we don't talk about it. It's kind of like, you know, it's a little bit more like, you know, the now is more important than the past, you know.
What has, you recorded a video for the song Unleash. Let's talk about that song for a minute. How come you co-wrote it with Dave Peters from Throwdown? How come?
There's only 2 guests on the album, which I think is pretty cool and reasonable because you know, I was not into have a whole lot of them, but I didn't want to also have an album with nobody because guest is something that I like. I like it back in the Sepultura days. I like doing an album, I like doing Soulfly. It's part of Max, is to share the music with other musicians more than compete, you know. So I'm a fan of Throwdown. I like Throwdown a lot. I think it's one of the best new hardcore bands came out in the last couple of years. And you know, I got to meet Dave on tour, and he used to sing Roots with his own band, with Throwdown. We got a good relationship going, and I really thought I wanted to do some kind of retro song. Unleash is a little bit Pantera mix Sepultura mix Soulfly, you know, somehow mix Pink Floyd, because there's a Pink Floyd part on it. So that was the idea behind it. So I think it was cool. I think Peter, you know, Dave Peters really enjoy it, you know, being on the song and then on the video. The video is very different, you know. It's actually completely different what people can expect, you know.
What is the song about, lyric-wise?
The song is really about, you know, it reminds me of things. It was based a little bit on Apocalypse Now, like the movie Apocalypse Now. So it's really like, it's very, very aggressive, very strong, you know, like I use words. The main verse of the whole song on everything, it's based on one of the speeches that Marlon Brando did, you know, which is like pig after pig, cow after cow, city after city. We have to, you know, annihilate them, you know. He was talking about the whole Vietnam thing. And I love this, these words he was putting together, like pig after pig, you know. City after city, you know, it's something about it that's really strong. So I base the entire verse on this structure. So I use this kind of after a lot, you know, these after these, this after that. And then Dave Peters got the vibe. I told him about this, and he complimented with very strong lyrics that he wrote about, you know, like swimming in a river filled with the blood of your enemies. Yeah, that's pretty fucking strong. It's like, it's heavy, you know, I like that. And in the end, it's one of my favorite lines of the album is where I said that we live in the heavy side of life, not because we choose, but because how it is. It's not a choice, you know. So it was not really a choice to be born in Brazil. It's not really a choice to lose my dad when I was young, that kind of rebellion. It's all in this song, you know, so I think that's like, the song's a little bit, it's important to have a song like that on the record because I think it's very, very strong.